recently
just
I
as
noticed
from
gold
last year
also has
lang,
been
no? Just
doing
around
really well.
2,000 levels. Ngayon, 3,000 na. So next slide, please. So that's a sobrang crazy nun for a $20 trillion asset. So trillion na. And with all the uncertainty now, should we consider getting some sort of position or exposure to gold kaya as an alternative investment? Or is it too late? Sir John, any thoughts on this one?
Um, for me, same as I think napag-usapan natin to yesterday, hindi talaga ako mahilig sa commodity exposure. But having said that, if you look at mga retirement portfolio sa US, they always recommend a small portion of it to be in gold. Pero maliit we're not talking about even 10%. People are saying like 5% below, lagay mo sa gold para it's like your insurance policy. But yeah, I wouldn't chase. I just wouldn't chase. I mean, I think people here know na talagang very ano tayo on gold because 'di ba we were investing in PX tapos we wanted OGP, sila Warren. But I wouldn't chase. I wouldn't chase at this level.
Yeah, okay. Noted on that, Sir John. What about you, Sir Renz? You think na dapat get some exposure to gold right now, or what's the play here ba dapat?
Para sa akin, no, if we're going to see today yung performance or yung price ng gold today, para sa akin parang ang taas na, di ba? Yun nga, katulad ng sinabi natin, whether there's mga pangyayari sa market na, di ba, nakakatakot, di ba? Ang laging sandalan, yung gold. Pero kung titignan kasi natin talaga today, para sa akin sobrang taas na. And katulad nga sinabi ni Sir Jan, no, nahirap na humabol, no? And I think today mas maganda siguro na magbigay ng ganito ng suggestion and also thoughts is si Sir Warren kasi siya yung main top pick ng OJP
Yes.
today. So take over Sir Warren, ikaw na dito.
Historically, no, gold is performing well during instability or unstable times. So it's not bad, I think, for me and the rest. Sabi nga ni John kanina, no, the other experts or the funds, they put a little or put part of their investments in gold because it works against, it's a hedge, no, against the equities. Or it's seen as a safe haven for the world, no, historically. Makita naman natin during market downturns, gold is generally performing well. But I also want to make a point here that what we're talking about here is the gold or the physical gold price and not the gold stocks or those that are mining gold, no? So example, uh, yung mga large, well, the biggest mga miners in the world, no? So BHP, Rio, the biggest gold miner, Newmont, Barrick Gold, they are all stock pa rin and equity in itself, no? It's not gold, so they are stock in itself. So affected pa rin sila or impacted pa rin sila by the sell down in stocks, no? Because syempre, as being a miner, of course, tumaas nga yung gold price, pero syempre, marami ring tariffs din dyan, volume will go down, so it really depends on the overall. So past few days, kahit na yung mga gold stocks natin here in the Philippines, no, PX, OGP, they're also was sold down a portion of it. So yun lang. I think it's not bad to put a little portion of your funds in gold if you're looking at it in the long term, because as of now we are in this unstable period. Who knows, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, mauulit to, di ba? So yun lang, it's a hedge.
Yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong, Sir Warren, but then what you're saying is that to invest in gold, dapat yung physical gold mismo, not the actual stock. Mas maganda. It's a better option. Because pag yung
Yes,
stock mismo, there's more associated risks with that, right?
correct. If the stock itself I think it's more influenced by equities in general rather than the gold price. So what you're saying, Aaron, is correct. No, it's the physical gold itself, the price of
Nice
physical.
take on that, Sir Warren. Actually,
Yeah.
Sir Warren yung resident gold expert namin parang na eh. Kasi ganda ng call niya with OGP back last Usapang Mercado. He was the one who called for OGP during I think this January, I believe.
O ganun, baka in the next few weeks, baka bumagsak ng todo na yan. Which means time to buy.
Sorry, knocks on wood pala. Knocks on wood.
Panalo, panalo.
Okay, what about you, Kuya John? Ano yung thoughts mo dito sa sobrang bilis na akyat ng gold? Is it too late to pile in?
Ako in general, for retail investors, for normal Filipinos like you and me or the audience, tayong lahat, no? Kasi lahat naman tayo dito, I mean, we're just mortal people, di ba? I really suggest to stay away with commodities. Kasi for me, this is my opinion, commodities is 1,000 times harder than stocks. Kasi dito, ang kukut-kutin mo dito sa commodity, kapag commodity ka pumasok, ano na to global economy, macroeconomics na eh. Nakakasira na ng ulo yung isipin yung ganyan. Unless yung pangalan mo is Druckenmiller, ang surname mo, this is something na you should avoid. This is my opinion. Kasi kung nahihirapan ka na sa fundamental analysis, mag-aral ng accounting, macroeconomics is 1,000 times harder, and for me it's not worth it. And also, since gold is now in an all-time high, and I know for my opinion, for a long period of time, if we look at it for decades or centuries, ang pag-appreciate ng gold is just the same as inflation lang naman eh. And so since this is an all-time high, probability is not on your side if you bet, di ba? Of course, this could go even higher, but yung probability mo is not on your side. The probability of even going higher is lower. The probability of going lower is much higher. So baka konti na lang yung upside mo, and then yung downside mo mas malaki. So this will be a very risky bet. And everyone is thinking na gold is safe haven. So ano pa yung advantage mo doon as an investor? If everyone thinks gold is the safe haven, wala ka lang advantage, di ba? You should look at things na hindi pa nakikita ng iba, and that's how you make good money. But gusto ko lang kayo iwan ng tip kasi puro negative ako magsabi. So if you will invest in stocks and you like turn around, pwede mong i-correlate yan sa commodity. Like maghanap ka ng commodity na depressed, and then bantayan mo siya na umangat. And then pag umangat na yung commodity na yon, doon ka na pumosisyon sa stocks na makikinabang doon sa commodity na yon. Something like that, if you catch my drift. So that's another play. Like yung nangyari sa SEC, na biglang pumalo yung price ng coal. So SEC makikinabang doon. So that's something na a play na pwede ninyong tingnan in the future. Kasi hindi mo kailangan antayin na magkaroon ng quarterly reports, hindi mo kailangan antayin na magkaroon ng annual reports, hindi mo kailangan antayin na magkaroon ng dividend announcement. Kasi the moment na tumaas na yung commodity price, and then there's a company na directly correlated yung business niya sa commodity na yun, they will do well. That's my take.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point raised by Kuya John, no?